What's up, people? Welcome back to another episode of Under 1,000 Pod. If you didn't know what the podcast is, this is where we bring on people from YouTube. I messed up my own intro. It's where we bring on reptile keepers on YouTube, talk about their YouTube experience and their reptile experience. This is actually not the last episode we're going to do that with, but we're expanding the show out to everybody, all animal keepers, reptiles, amphibians, dogs, cats, gerbils, bats. Oh, I would love to talk to somebody that has a pet bat. But yeah, we're going to expand the show in season 3. This is the last episode for season 2 going into the new year. So happy new year, everyone. Early happy new year. But yeah, this is going to be the last episode of season 2. So thank you guys for hanging out, coming and hanging out with us. Greatly appreciate it. Also, what did I forget to say? Forgot to say something. 1 second, guys. I have to make sure the podcast is live. Because I might have. Oh, I see there's one person in there, so we good. Sorry. Sometimes you got to make sure you're still live. Okay, so my name is Krishan. gpsnakes. Thank you for coming by. The podcast is also for me to network within the community, get to meet more people, get outside of my box and talk to people. But yeah, that's what's going on. But before we bring on our guests, guys, you know what we do. We say hello to some people in the chat. Tammy, what's up? Thanks for coming through. Cole, what's up? Thanks for coming through. But you know we have to say thank you to our sponsor. And guys, side note, we are about to launch for sponsors for 2023 season 3. And we have different levels now because I wanted to not. The main sponsorship is getting kind of pricey because I put a lot of work into it. But we're having other sponsorship levels. So we're going to have, I'm rambling, but we're going to say this right quick. We're going to have a monthly sponsor. So that's the top tier. And then we're going to have a episode partner. So episode partner is a little less expensive, but gives you a little more exposure as well. And then we're going to have a question sponsor too. So I'm going to put out a post maybe tomorrow about the different levels. And if you're interested, definitely hit me up and we'll get that set up. And I'll let you know the prices and how it all breaks down and stuff like that. So with that all out the way, let's go ahead and say thank you to our sponsor for this episode. This episode is sponsored by Herp Collectors. They're a family-run business specializing in investment quality morphs to help other breeders achieve their project dreams and beyond. They are working with a couple different morphs specifically. Their baseline is Clown, Desert Ghost, and Hypo. And they're dabbing a little bit in the Ultra Male and Pies as well. So definitely check them out for ball python needs. They are slowly coming up in the industry and they're going to be producing some amazing animals very soon. But that's not all. They also have a YouTube channel. Of course, you know we're all about YouTube over here. They do a live podcast on their YouTube channel every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time called Clutch Conversations. It's a great podcast. I was actually on it, and Mike does an amazing job interviewing guests. He also brings guests from all over the industry and talks to them. It's a definite watch if you're free on Thursdays. And if you're not, you can still listen to it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you find your favorite podcast apps. Their mission is also to share the excitement of working with these reptiles, as well as bringing people together to promote and preserve our hobby. So what are you waiting for? Go follow and subscribe to their YouTube, their Instagram, their Facebook, and their TikTok. Thanks for sponsoring this episode, Herp Collectors. Thanks again, Mike, for sponsoring the episode. Greatly appreciate it. Like I said, go check out all their links in the description down below to their Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and their podcast, the audio version, which we have an audio version too. I keep forgetting to tell you guys that we have the audio version of this podcast out there as well, but definitely go check that out. Yeah, definitely go check that out. But thank you again for sponsoring. Greatly appreciate it. Mike is actually going to be a guest in February, so definitely look forward to that. We're going to talk to him about his first year on YouTube, on top of some other questions, and get to know him a little better. But before we bring on our guest, one more thanks to Boom. What's up, Boom? Thanks for coming through. Boom, I got your stickers today, and I also got the stickers I sent to you because I forgot to put a stamp on it, so I'm gonna send those out again. That was my mistake, but I am sending you stickers. So I got your stickers today. Probably gonna post them up either Sunday. But thank you. I will be sending your stickers out again, this time with a stamp on it, so you get to you. But guys, without further ado, let's bring on our guests for this week. What up? What up? What up?
What it do? What's up?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you for coming on. If you could go ahead and introduce yourself to the people and let them know what you keep and breed.
I'm Lamont over here at Lharper Reptiles, and I breed ball pythons, and I also breed rats.
Okay. So, if you probably noticed I changed the music a little bit on your intro because you got worried about them YouTube strikes. I was like,
copyright.
That's gonna be definitely copyright strike. But I thought that music went with your intro very well. Hit the beats all right. So I was like, hope he likes this. I hope he likes this. If you need that, let me know. I can send you the because that one's copyright free. That's from YouTube. So you can actually put that on there, so you don't have to worry about copyright. Even though that song you had was banging, I liked it. Right. I was like, "Oh, that's hot." I know that's too hot to be playing because they're gonna hit me with that.
Right.
But yes, thank you for coming on. Like I ask everybody usually, are you on TikTok as well?
Yeah, I do got TikTok.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's under Lharper Reptiles though. I'm not sure. It might be though.
You gotta, it's branding, baby. You gotta go brand everything. Everything.
I'm not sure it might be. My kids be having me on there. So I be on there on and off, going crazy sometimes.
Okay. So definitely go look for his TikTok, but you could definitely find his Instagram and his YouTube in the description down below. Go make sure you follow and subscribe to both of them. Go watch a couple videos, go like a couple posts. Definitely go show some love to him. But thank you for coming on. Greatly appreciate it. Definitely get this time to talk to you, get to know a little more about you, learn about your YouTube and your reptile journey, and maybe get some more people to come see your channel, come check out your stuff. Side note, I know this is not one of the questions, but this is going into your second year of breeding, right? A ball python. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Nice.
My first year, I had only one clutch though. I bred a couple females, but I think they ain't go though.
Yeah.
So yeah, one.
It'd be like that. Yeah, that I remember my first year breeding, I only had one girl get close to going and she aborted everything. So that hurt. And that was weird to see on your first breeding, trying something brand new you've never done before.
Right.
It was a little discouraging, but I kept with it. So I've got a couple clutches under my belt now, so I feel a little more comfortable. But yeah, so what was your thought process for your first year? What did you learn? What are things you have adjusted? This isn't one of the questions, but this is something that I was wondering to think about. So I'm sorry if I'm putting you on the spot. That's on me. But if it just a little bit about what you learned and what you think you would change for next year.
But I learned I ain't really learned much really from first season. So only that one clutch. Like I learned more my second season than I did my first season.
Okay.
So my second season went a little crazy, a little bit.
Yeah,
just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. My first season, I felt like it went okay, except for the female that didn't take.
Okay.
That was all right. besides
Okay.
that.
Hey, you got to take the lessons when you can. So understandable.
Yeah, definitely.
So we brought you on, asked you some actual questions that I told you about. So let me actually ask those questions. So
I'll be smiling a lot through this video though, so let you know.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. So when did you start your YouTube channel, or how long have you had your YouTube channel?
I started my YouTube channel, I think, in 2017.
Okay.
Actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I started in 2017. My first.
Okay.
2017, 2018, around that time. 2018 probably, because I think I got my first snake in 2017. And I didn't start video probably till 2018.
So were you like everybody else on YouTube, just learning about snakes and watching people's channel, doing that before you actually got your snake?
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Because at first I moved. I'm from Philadelphia, and I ended up moving about 3 hours away from Philadelphia, to like the little suburbs where it ain't really nothing out here. So I ended up being bored. So I'm like, I need something to do. I ain't got no animals at the time, no dogs, no cats. So I'm like, I need something. What could I get? Snake came to my mind. Okay. I'm like, I'm gonna get a snake. I need to do my homework. So I started doing my homework. I seen your channel probably was one of the first channels I seen that got me really like to get a snake. So I ended up watching your channel. You motivated me to get a snake. I went to the pet store. I'm like, I got the confidence now. I went down to the pet store, grabbed my snake. The first like week, I was skeptical. I was scared. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, he ain't eating. He tried to bite me. I'm taking him back right now. I'm taking him back. I took it like 5th day. I took him back to the pet store. Got another one. The other one tried to bite me. I'm like, I'm going to take this one back and get the one I had because I had at least for 5 days. So I took that one back and got the one that tried to bite me the first time back.
Like, they still had it?
Yeah. Probably like the same day I took it back. I got another one the same day, and that same day I took the one that tried to bite me back and got my other snake back. I'm like, I had this snake longer, and I picked it up a couple times already, so I'm like, I'm cool.
So at this point, the pet store know you by name.
Yeah, they do. I go in there. I used to go in there all the time. They definitely know me by name. I go in there, I go in there, ask for the manager by name.
Okay. So good relationship. So after taking the first one that tried to bite you, taking it back, and then coming back and get it, what snake was that? You remember what snake that was?
Yeah, it was a normal. I still got that snake. That's my first snake. His name Debo.
Okay.
That's my first snake. His name Debo. I love him though. That's my best snake now though. Like that's my ambassador in this. Like I trust him now because one time he was in shed. This is how I got the trust from him. He was in shed and he had stuck shed. It was all over his eyes. And he literally let me get it off him like with the Q-tip off his eyeball slowly. Like I'm like, he something changed. He became my son after that. I'm like, this is my snake right here.
Yeah, y'all building bonds right there.
He ain't going nowhere ever. That's my normal. That's never going nowhere.
Okay. Patrick, what's up? Thanks for coming through. Pamela, thanks for coming through. If you guys know, Patrick is super close to 1,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel. So definitely go click on his name.
That's my guy.
Patrick is a huge supporter of everybody. He's always in everybody's videos, saying what's up, saying he's watching the videos, commenting. Just a huge support. So if you guys could take a second, go click on his name, go subscribe to his channel. If you already subscribed to his channel, go take somebody else's phone and go subscribe to his channel on their phone. Hit him. Let's get him to that 1K. Just because of the support he shows. He does it without any thank yous. Well, we say thank you when we do it, but he does it on his own. We ain't asking him to do it. He's doing it because of passion. So definitely go make sure you subscribe. Carl, what's up? Thanks for coming through. Elite, what's up? Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. There's so many comments. I'm trying to get to. So we was talking, and sometimes I get into the conversation and I forget the comments and take a minute. Joel, what's up? Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. And my dogs are going crazy now. Miguel, what's up? Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. I got hold. Let me text my wife and tell her because she just got home and tell her to grab the dogs. But while I'm doing that, I can hit you with a different question. So what is your favorite codom and your favorite recessive?
My favorite codom is banana.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the banana. That's my favorite codom. My favorite recessive is clown.
Okay. So with the banana, are you with the core glowing banana, or do you care about that, or do you think they're the same, or just different lines of banana, or what is your thought process on it?
I think they're the same, different lines.
Okay,
but they do the exact same thing, so I think they're the same.
Yeah, I know a lot of people be like, "Oh, I keep my core glow separate from my banana," and I'll be like, "Man, they look the same." I know I feel it's very much like lesser and butter. Very much like lesser butter.
They're the same.
That's how I feel about it. I gotta say, you want to keep it separate. Do you think keep them separate? I totally understand that, but let's not make it seem like they drastically different.
Right? They do two different things. Like do the exact same thing.
So that's cool to know. Okay, so a clown is a staple. It's a staple. So what is it about clown that you like?
I like the head stamps.
Okay.
And I like the different patterns they give out also.
Okay. I can see that because you get very busy clowns, you could get medium clowns, you could get super reduced clowns.
Right.
And clowns work with so many different genetics. To even though it's such a dominant recessive gene, it still works really well with different codoms and different recessives. To where it still shows itself, but it gives you something a little different too at the same time, which is a very versatile gene that you would like to work with, and I can totally understand that. I can totally understand.
Banana and the clown now.
Okay. That's a good pairing. That's definitely a good pairing.
That's what I'm doing now. I got my banana inchy het clown going to my spider het clown, so het the het pairing.
Oh, okay.
And he a female maker.
Oh, that's even nice. That's ooh. So I have to ask you because you did win. Was it my 300 subscriber giveaway? I think it was.
It might have been. I'm not sure.
It might have been a 500. It might have been 500. But you won a female inchy from me. How is she doing?
She doing good. I got her right here.
Okay, pull her out. I think you were one of the second. I think it was a 500. I think it was my second. Oh, she got size on her.
Yeah, she bred. She ain't go for me either. I thought she was gonna go for me this year.
Okay.
She didn't go for me. I bred her to my clown het hypo. I know she was gonna go. She might still go though.
Yeah.
I bred my pastel het clown female, and she laid like I started breeding her like October last year. She just laid eggs for me like this October.
Okay. Oh, she was holding on to him.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, I didn't even think she was gonna go either. I'm like, she just popped out with the club. I'm like, yo, this ain't crazy. I went in there and seen the whole clutch. I'm like, wow, that's how I got them clowns.
Okay. What up, Dirty? Thanks for coming through. I'll start with banana from my wife. Then she discovers the next network breeders. Hey, at least she was on board. I like that she was on board and she was ready to go. Like she's like, hey, let's do this. Let's do this.
Right.
I like that.
Go. She might still do. Never know.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed, it might be a late one.
I mean, I've had that. A lot of my girls go late. a lot of my girls go late, so there's a chance she still could go late. Stop trying to get out of there. I'm sorry, I'm looking at a snake trying to, when you see your snakes and they be trying to get out the bin because they know you in the room and they want to come out. Like, calm down, chill out. Yeah, I mean, do you palpate her? Have you palpated her and see if she has any follicles?
Nah, I ain't do none of that.
Okay, I would suggest watch some palpating videos. I can't say it properly, but watch the videos. And it is a great way.
When you feel down her.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that though. I do be feeling down. I did that today to see. I feel like it's something in there.
Okay,
but I ain't sure. Like it feels like something in there.
Trust me, it's just practice. Trust me, just practice. Do it like once every 2 weeks. Practice feeling it. I used to. So I don't know if you used to play marbles back in the day. I used to play marbles, so I knew the feeling of the small marbles and then the big giant marbles. The what were they called? Dang it. I forgot what we used to call them when we used them to bust up the other marbles, but you can tell the difference between those size marbles, and that's what you're like looking for. You're looking for that marble size follicle is growing and getting bigger every time you touch it. You want to make sure it's there. You can tell the difference between a follicle and poop, though. You definitely can tell the difference. So, but yeah, just practice. Honestly, that's all I watch. Justin's got a video about palpating. Then I watched like 3 or 4 other people do it. It's all about learning your own technique and getting used to it. Right. It takes time. It is a learned skill. You're just not going to instantly be able to do it. It's a learned skill. Right. But once you get it down, it never goes away. Like I still, even though I have an ultrasound, I still palpate nowadays. I'll palpate a girl and I'll be like, okay, I can feel that you got something. Let me go in the ultrasound to make sure I see what size it is.
Right. That's what I've been looking into, like an ultrasound. Like I might gotta get an ultrasound.
Hey, they good.
I still do the feeling though. I still do it, but I don't know if I'm doing it the right way. But I definitely check it though.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, ultrasound is a great tool to have. I honestly wish I'd have bought it sooner. It had got a lot of the guessing work out the way. You still need to take the time to learn your animals too. So still, but definitely it's a great tool to have 100%. So we got, I like clown with the contrast, dark jeans with sparkling all. Okay. I like that. Yeah, I like that.
I like the contrast.
I started with the banana, the wife. I read that one already. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I see when you went and picked her up and everything. You got her at the FedEx. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, I watched that video like 5 or 6 times. Just because you were so excited to open it up, and it was like one of the, I would say like the 5th or 7th snake got shipped to somebody. So I was actually worried about how I packaged it too. So I was like, hopefully I packed it right. Because I was still fresh. I was still new. I was still doing my thing. But I was super excited to see that you won. Somebody that actually, I know, watched my channel. Now that you tell me you was watching it from the beginning of your journey, that makes it even more special now.
When I won that giveaway, I think I was walking there. My kids was walking through the supermarket, right? And I'm watching your channel. I'm like, I'm watching this giveaway. We walking. I said, did I hear my name? Oh, let me rewind that. I'm in the supermarket snapping like, oh, I want babies. Look. I was hyped. Couldn't tell me nothing, man.
That's cool. So see, it was meant to happen. I love that. I love that. What's up, Jason? Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. Let me see if anybody. Morph Ambition. What's up? How you been, man? I've been meaning to text you, see how you doing. It's been a while since we talked. I'm gonna hit you up probably later after this, but hope you're doing good. Hope your family's good. Hope your snakes are doing good. But definitely good to see you coming through. Appreciate you. So let's hit another question. So what camera do you use to film your YouTube videos?
I use my Android cell phone.
Okay. So what Android phone do you got? Because I got the Note 10. I got Note 10.
Oh, I ain't all the way up there. I got a cricket phone.
Oh, you got cricket? Hey, it does the job. It does the job. Hey, it does what it needs.
Services, not yet though.
Hey, it does what it needs. It allows you to put out video, put out content. Videos don't look bad, so it's clearly got good resolution on your camera. So you doing your thing. So that's all that matters. So did you ever think about going to a regular camera down the road, or are you always going to stay with the? So you thinking about it?
Yeah, I'm thinking about going to a regular camera. I've been looking into that recently.
Okay.
So I might go that route and grab a regular camera.
Okay.
Like a Canon or something.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, and I'm like, because I do all my stuff on my phone. Everything I do on my phone. 100%. I shoot my videos, I edit, I make my thumbnails. Sometimes I do the podcast on my phone, my computer acting up. So I'm like, it's hard to go to just a camera that's specified just for that and not do it and to spend that much money on it too. So you got to spend a little dough on it.
Right.
I'm like, ugh. Like I can spend that money on a new snake.
That's how I be. That's how I be. I can spend it. I'm like, oh, I can get this snake or I grab a snake. Let me get the snake. I got a phone. It can wait. Exactly.
So it's hard. I'm still trying to find the benefits that make me go, yes, I need to get a camera specifically for YouTube videos. So far, I haven't heard or seen that from anybody, because I've talked to a couple different people. Like, I get the ability to do so much with the camera and just stuff, but the way these phones are nowadays, we could do so much with them too. So it's like, ugh.
Yeah, my phone work miracles. My phone been working miracles forever. My phone will work miracles forever. If it ain't broke, I ain't gonna fix it.
Very true. Very true. Very true. I mean, okay, appreciate it. LKB Pythons, what's up? Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you.
The LKB.
Oh, yeah. I'm interested to see what he does this season too. I think this is his third season. Yeah, I think it's his third season. I'm interested to see because he's working on the Hypo-Pi project, which I'm kind of getting into. I'm not a big hypo guy. I like it in certain things, but I really like hypo pies. I think they really look really cool.
I got a hypo female. I don't even know what to put to her really yet. I was going through my clown head hypo tour and do the double head like that, but I ain't sure now. Like I ain't really sure. She just sitting. She ready to breed and everything. I'm just sitting on it. She Heifer VPI Xanthi.
Oh, maybe you should go try to pick up a VPI Xanthi and get hit. Go for that.
I was thinking of that going like the zebra bee route with her.
Okay.
Like, I was thinking of going that way with her, but I'm up in the air still. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, my wife is semi the same way. If I ask her to do something, she might help me out with it, but she like, hey, that's your thing. You go do your thing.
Yeah, that's how my wife is too. My wife, she quick to come claim a snake though. That's my snake. That's my snake. I'm like, yo, that's mine right there. That's mine. I'm like, okay.
I got you. What's up, Phil? Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you, Phil. Did you see? I hit the Inchy albino clown. It's a male, so he should be ready coming up season. But Inchy everything, trying to throw it into everything. Definitely. So before we hit the next question, it is time for tip of the week. Guys, if you don't know what tip of the week is where I put out a post on my Instagram or my Facebook and my YouTube now. I'm putting it on all three platforms. Put a post up there, and under that post, all you have to do is put a comment, whether it's reptile related, YouTube related, or life related. Whichever comment gets the most likes will get featured in the next Under 1,000 pod, and you will get a shout out to your Instagram or your Facebook or your YouTube, whatever platform you put the comment on, that's the one I'm gonna shout out. I'll maybe throw some other stuff in there if it's a really good comment and it makes me laugh. So, guys, without further ado, here is this week's tip of the week. This week's tip is from B&S Reptilia. He says, the reptile market always has its ups and downs. Staying on the up is key for longevity. I 100% agree. You got to be on the ups. It's hard to do it, but you can. And thanks for that tip. Go check out B&S Reptilia on their Instagram. And that is this week's tip of the week. Yes, right now we are in somewhat of a recession. I definitely can say some people's sales of ball pythons is going down, not as high as it normally would be this time of year. Some people are still doing real good. It's that wave. You got to ride it. So you got to be prepared for these times where sales aren't going as well. You got to be able to, go through that time and still make it to the other side when things pick up. That's business. You got ups and downs in business in any way. So that's why it always helps to breed stuff you don't mind holding on to. I try to breed stuff I like. So if I end up not being able to sell it, I don't mind holding on to it. So that's the way I look at it. So now that I've kind of got more excited about pieds, I'm adding more pieds to my collection because I dig them now and I'm really trying to breed and make more pieds. So I don't mind holding the pieds I have back. Even though I've got a couple of people ask me about the pieds I have, I'm kind of trying to hold some of them back.
Yeah, I'm getting into the pieds too. That's what I'm about to get. That's my next project I'm about to get into.
Okay.
I got female. She should be ready to go 2023.
Oh, nice.
Like the end of 2023. Summer.
Okay. So what do you think are you gonna try to get some codoms in her? You're gonna try to get some recessives in her to make some double?
I gotta. She 50% heifer albino, and I got
okay.
I got an albino male that's heifer pod.
Okay, so making pie.
I might go that way.
I like that.
I might go that way. But I've been thinking about my mind always switched though. Thinking that. Then I'll be thinking something else. Like I already got another idea that I'm thinking of already, but I'm not sure yet. Like, it's that feeling like
it definitely. I understand. I'll be like that. I'm trying to stay focused on one project, and then I think of like I was making a video, shooting a video of my pairings that I was gonna make for this season, and in the middle of the video, I changed the pairing because I realized I could do something that I didn't put together at the time until I saw those two animals close together, and I was like, oh, why am I not pairing you to her? So that pairing totally changed in the midst of the video, and you can hear that I changed it. You can hear me come up with the idea of changing it in the video. So it's hard to stay on track sometimes with so many different morphs that we have, so many different color variation patterns, so many new morphs coming out we find out about. It's hard to stay in one lane. So you got it's hard to stay focused, but that's sometimes a good problem to have sometimes. What up, Aaron? Thanks for coming through.
I got an Orange Dream het pod also. Female. She should be ready to go soon too.
Okay.
I got a lot of a couple het pod stuff though.
Okay. So you already halfway there.
Yeah, I got a cinnamon het pod. Female.
Nice. So you heard Aaron. If you guys haven't already, if you could go ahead and hit that like button. Apparently YouTube likes it when you guys hit that like button. I like that YouTube likes it. So I greatly appreciate it if you could hit that like button. Thank you so much. And share this out. Share the podcast out. Let other people know about it. Help us grow. That's a great way to help us grow, is sharing it out on all your social media platforms. Greatly appreciate that. So let's get back to these questions once I find them. So we talked a little bit about this. So we know you breed your rats. So are you at the point where your breeding take care of your whole collection, or you still have to go buy rats here and there?
Yeah, my breeding, it take care. Yeah, I can say it take care of my whole collection.
Nice, nice. So what was
I just had recently had to start over a little bit though because go ahead.
So what made you go, hey, I have to start breeding my own rats to feed my collection? What was the catalyst for that?
Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Actually, I didn't want to breed my own rats.
I get agree with
the idea.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can hear you. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It seemed like it may froze you a little bit.
You hear me?
So go ahead. Okay. Oh yeah, there you go. There you go. So your wife came up with an idea. Yeah, she in the chat. Okay, so we lost him for a second. He's gonna probably pop in, pop back out. So we'll give him 1 second to pop back in. There we go. This is live, people. Live TV. It happens. It's all good. Trust me. Technology, it happens. You can only do so much. But the wife is in the chat said it was me that started it. So tell us a story of how she told you it's time to breed rats.
We was in the city. We went to the city, and I'm like, I went to go purchase some rats, like feeder rats from somebody. So she just like, you gonna keep going to go buy rats? You might well just purchase some and breed them yourself. At first, I'm like, what? I ain't buying no rats to breed. I was scared for a second, like I'm not touching no live rats. You crazy? She like, it'll save you money though, and the trips. I'm like, you sure? She like, yeah, and I just went from there with it.
Okay.
So she said, yeah, we went straight to go get the rats. Instead of me feeding them off, I just kept them.
Okay. So she all on board. She on top. She on the team.
She on the team. She ain't doing no work, but she on the team.
He meant that in the best way, wifey. He's not trying to sleep on the couch, but he meant that in the best way.
He's like, no, baby.
Bestie, thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. Bestie, what's up? Thanks for coming through. Yeah. Breeding my own rats is like 4, a rat 30. Yeah, man, rats is getting expensive. So I totally understand switching to breeding your own.
Best thing I ever did right there. Best thing I ever did.
I could definitely see why. I 100%. I'm in that little bit of a boat right now where I'm like, do I start breeding my own rats? Because it's getting more expensive. I'm trying to get like a circle of friends to all go in on breeding rats, so it lowers the price of having to breed rats, and it shares the workload, so it's not all on one person. But you got to have people you can trust to do that with. So I'm working on building that trust with people, because it'd be beneficial to everybody within the group if we can do it. But definitely save on that pocketbook. Definitely save on that pocketbook.
Definitely do. Save me a whole lot on my pocketbook. Whole lot.
Yeah.
Whole lot.
Been listening. Had my phone call from my sister. I'm trying to take over payments for moms. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about that. My condolences. Prayers for your family. Hopefully everything can work out and you can get the car and start paying for it. But sorry to hear that. Yeah, I just had I wasn't gonna talk about this, but my uncle just passed away a couple of days ago. So right now, me and my family, we're dealing with that, getting ready for that. But it's death is a part of life. It still hurts when it happens, and this one was slightly unexpected. So kind of hit a little harder than it was expected to. So we're dealing with that. But yeah, my condolences. Definitely. So let's hit another question. So what do you use to edit your videos?
At first I was using the KineMaster.
Oh yeah.
I was using that at first, but then they didn't went up on their price by like 1,000, so I had to cancel them.
I can understand that.
And now I use CapCut editor.
Okay, yeah, I just started using that. So I use KineMaster for my my regular videos, and I use CapCut for my Instagram videos, but I'm slowly moving over to CapCut for everything.
Right.
Only thing about CapCut I don't like is, well, I think I might have found a workaround on that, but when I'm trying to add my audio to stuff, you have to go through so many lists of your audio, and they don't have like playlists, or you have stuff in certain places. So that kind of sucks a little bit.
That's what I don't like.
Yeah, but other than that, but I just realized that I think you can put in like the name of the song now, and it'll go right to that. So that's a little shortcut. That makes it a little easier. If I could do that now, then cool. I don't know if they updated something or nothing, but yeah, CapCut is really good and it's fast. It renders the video real fast. So
that's why I like it too.
Yeah, which is very important to be able to edit your video and not sit there for 2 hours for it to render till it's done.
Oh man, I'm done with that.
Yeah, sometimes the KineMaster would mess up, and I thought I'll leave it overnight to render, and it'll mess up, and I have to do it again. And I'm like, man, CapCut don't play; they be on top of it. So I like that.
Yeah.
We started breeding rats because it became impossible to find live to buy. Hey, that's another problem with the rats. Some people are having shortages. Like, we've had a lot of rat breeders actually stop breeding rats throughout the pandemic. So that made the workload for other rat breeders heavier because people were just buying up all their rats. Because you lose 2 or 3 rat breeders.
That's another reason I had to start breeding too, and I'm glad I started breeding because I had to get my rats from PetSmart at one point, not PetSmart, Petco at one point. They were like $10 a rat.
Yeah,
$11 a rat. I'm like, oh man, I can't do this. I can't.
Yeah, do that. That's Thanks. Appreciate it. Thanks. Yeah, it's even worse at pet stores. Their prices are low. I understand they have overhead, so they got a lot of stuff they're paying for.
Right.
So I understand. But yeah, it's
they outrageous.
It is. I'm like, I can't do it.
Yeah, it's outrageous. I'm good. I breed my own stuff, all that.
Definitely. So besides breeding your own rats, how long did it take you? Like, did you make your own racks for your rats? Did you build them yourself?
Yeah, I use bins.
Okay.
Like, I use bins. Bins, and I cut windows out.
Gotcha. Okay.
I cut windows out the top and on the sides like that, and put the wire.
Mesh. Yeah.
The mesh wire.
Yeah.
Like that. I like it like that. They get more room to stand up and stuff like that.
Okay.
And they get in the rack.
So how has that been for you? Have you had any rats escape, chew out, or anything like that?
Yeah, I have. Let me see. Twice. It happened to me twice. They chewed out before, but it was like a year and a half ago. It was like a year and a half ago. The last time was like a year and a half ago.
Okay.
So I'm doing good.
Yeah, it's hard to not have chew outs with any system. With the cement tubs, they chew out of those. I know I don't know if you guys can see it down here. These are a little harder for them to chew out, that harder plastic. But I've heard people say they've gotten chewed out of that too. So there's no full fail safe unless you got metal like tubs for escaping to happen, unfortunately. Yeah. What up, Jeremy? Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. Jeremy, I'm gonna have to hit you up because I want to get you on one of these as well. So I'm gonna have to hit you up, put you in the rotation, put you on the schedule. I'll probably go forget. So message me. I have a very bad short-term memory, so message me. But I'm gonna try to remember. I'm put you on the list. Mrs. Bosa, what's up? Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. Appreciate you sharing Mr. Bosa with us and the community. Greatly appreciate it because I know what he's doing takes a lot of time, and that's time y'all can be going on date night and everything. So we appreciate you letting us use him here and there. Thank you so much. What's up, other Jeremy? Jeremy number 2. How you doing, Jeremy? Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. So guys, if you have any questions for Lamont, put them in the comments down below. I'm about to ask him my last question, but it probably leads to some other questions. But this is my last question I got on the books. But if you have any questions, definitely put them in the chat, and we will definitely try to get to them. But, bruh, what is your dream morph to make? So it could be a morph that might take you 10 years. It could be a morph that might take you 3 years to make. Which is your dream morph? And the sky's the limit. The sky's the limit. Whichever you want.
I want to make a desert ghost pod clown. That's what I want.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. So you don't want no codoms in it? You want though some? I don't know if banana would look good in that.
Right. I don't think. I take desert pastel. I'll take it with pastel.
Okay. Yeah, desert ghost looks great with pastel. Works real great with clown. It works pretty decent with pie. So yeah, that'll be interesting. That'll be interesting. So would you want your pie to be the pie portion of it to be a high white pie or a low white pie to see more of the pattern?
I like high white. I like low white pies. I like low white.
Okay. I can see that.
I did like high white pie at first. I like the high white at first, but once I got a low white pie, so I fell in love with the low white pies.
Gotcha. Celtic Balls, what's up? Thanks for coming through. And thank you, greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. I'm
Itchy in that too.
Yeah, Itchy give it more pattern. Definitely give it more pattern. That's what I'm going for. I'm trying to make albino Itchy clown pies. Hopefully next year I can be working on that. I have a male triple het Itchy and a female triple het. I'm gonna pair those two together and hopefully hit that triple recessive. It's real long odds with everything being. They're all 100%.
Albinos too.
I do. I love me some albino. I'm trying to slow down and not to have too many albino projects going on. I'm trying to reduce the amount of albino projects because not a lot of people like them, but I still want to work with a little bit of it. So like I said, you want to have stuff. If you got to keep it, you'll be okay with keeping it. But yeah, I love my albinos. So we have one question. Where'd it go? So Cole asks, what's his favorite snake in his collection? So besides the first snake you own, because you already told me that's your favorite. Besides him, what's your second favorite snake in your collection?
My second favorite snake is look.
Don't even tell us. Grab it first, and then pull it out. Let us see, and then let us know what it is.
It's simple. It's super simple.
Hey, sometimes them simple ones take our heart, so I can understand that.
She is stuck shed right now.
Yeah, I've been having stuck shed right now too. Wintertime is hard for me. I had to bump up my humidity super high to try to help with the shed.
This is a pastel female.
Okay.
My girl Queen right here. Her name Queen.
Oh, she a big girl too. She eating healthy.
Yeah. She gave me my first clutch. She always gave my first collection. She gave
nice.
She laid 2 collections for me.
Okay.
This is my pastel girl. She a monster.
So speaking, you do you name all your snakes?
I do.
So do you have like a theme that you name your snakes, or is it random?
Yeah, at first I had a theme. My theme was like royalty.
Okay.
Like because like the girl you gave me, my itchy girl, her name Royalty.
Okay.
That's my girl Queen. I got my clown boy, his name King. I got another pastel double het, her name Princess. I got another pastel male, his name Prince. So I've been going like that. And now I got a lot of snakes. So I branched off now to like I'm trying to go into Marvel. So I got like Iron Man, Wolverine. I got and now I think I'm about to branch off again to wrestling because I watch wrestling WWE. I'm a WWE fan, so I think I'm about to go that route now.
Okay. So what's your first snake? What's the first name of a wrestler you think you're gonna go with? Or have you already?
Brock Lesnar.
Okay.
Brock Lesnar.
Okay.
In fact, I already named my snake Brock Lesnar already. I got a pastel freeway. His name Brock Lesnar.
Okay. Keeper, what's up? Thanks for coming through. I have a question for him. What is your goal in the next 5 years as for a breeding snake? So I think he's asking what's your goal in the next 5 years breeding snakes, as far as breeding snakes. So like where would you like to be in 5 years of breeding snakes? Are you trying to make this a full-time thing, a full-time business, or is it just going to be a side hobby that hopefully pays for itself? I know that's what I'm trying to get it pay for itself, but what's your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm trying to make it a full business. I'm trying to hopefully turn it into a full business.
Gotcha.
I got plans. Like what I want, my dream, what I want is to open up a pet store, my own pet store.
Okay.
So that's what I'm doing this for. Like that's what I'm trying to do, my own thing, get on my own pet store, sell ball pythons. I got a couple of leopard geckos. I got a bearded dragon. So like that's my goal in the future, to make this to a big business where it can pay for itself and I can get my own pet store.
Own pet store. Okay, I see that. Oh wow. Nice. So I'm guessing the wife
and pick out storefronts and everything. Yeah, I gotta put her name in the logo somewhere. I gotta put her name in the store banner somewhere up there.
Yeah, you know she got to be in there.
She ain't having that.
Michaela, what's up? Thanks for coming through. I'm trying to make sure I say hello to everybody. Hammered Royals, what's up? Thanks for coming through. I need to come up with a new naming system myself. So, I do comic book, cartoons, and anime character names. So I'm never going to run out of names because there's a whole bunch of names in those 3 departments. There's new names getting made all the time. So I'm
you having a lot of names.
I'll be good for a while. I'll be good for a while. Let me see. I'm trying to see if we got any other questions. I know Cole had another question. And here's a cool question a viewer asked the other night: if you could be any reptile, what would it be? What would it be and why? That's an interesting question. So I'm assuming this for both of us. Reptile. So I'm trying to think. Reptile.
I think.
It would either be a chameleon, because I like that they can change colors and the way they eat and the way they hang out in the trees, and they real cool, relaxed animals. They not fast moving. I'm a real cool, relaxed type of person, so that fits my personality to a T. So it'd be a chameleon for me, 100%. And I don't know what they're called. It'd be the ones with 3 horns, the 3-horned chameleon. I don't know what they're called.
Oh yeah, that's what they call it. I think the horned chameleon.
I think they call the horned chameleon. Maybe
or the rhino chameleon.
It might be rhino chameleon. Somebody put it in the chat and be like, "You got this wrong," which I'm sorry, but thanks for letting me know.
I think if I was a reptile, I think I want to be. I want to be a water monitor. I got 2. I think I want to be a water monitor because I like the water.
Okay.
And I like that he can go on land and be in the water.
Okay. I like
the
that.
Same thing. And I also same thing. I'd be an alligator too for the same reasons. And the alligator is wild. Alligator wild.
True. So I do that too. I let my subscribers pick the name of the animal. I usually give them 3 names to pick from. So I pick a comic book name, anime name, and a cartoon name, and I let them pick out of those 3 names, and that becomes that snake's name. I usually pick the names from somewhat of the snake's personality, because they remind me of a character, or they have a mark on them that looks like the character or something like that.
Right.
But it's a great way to interact with your community as well. Interact with the people that watch your channel. And now it's got to the point where people literally ask me about certain animals by name. So that is super cool. It lets me know they actually are watching the videos.
I might gotta do that. Cool. I got a couple snakes. I got the names still. I got a couple snakes that ain't got no names.
Yeah. Hey, put it up there. Like, I would say I started out doing it on my YouTube channel. I put it in the video like, hey, these are the names. Put a comment down below. But now I do it on my I still do it on my YouTube channel, but I do it in the stories. And I do it in the stories, the reels, my Facebook videos, and on TikTok. So it's like it gives us so many other people to get a chance to give their input and put a name in and vote for one of the names too. So I would definitely say try to do that. Definitely do it. Krishan, you talked about having to hold some stuff due to the market, but you can sometimes find another breeder that might want to swap. Yes, you can. Definitely. And I've done this. So sometimes you can't necessarily sell that animal, or you don't necessarily need to sell the animal. You can trade with somebody to get some genetics in your collection that you've been looking for and help them out and get some genetics. So definitely, that's another way to do the barter system, I would call it. That's another way of going about it. I'm trying to see. I like the way Gershon does it. The short feeds. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's see. I know there was like 2 more questions. Did we ask them? Do you have any boas in your collections? If not, do you want boas and do you want to breed them? So I do have one red-tailed boa. I have a red-tailed boa. She was the second snake that I got. Her name is Toph from the Avatar show. She's just a pet. She's 100% a pet. I never think I'm gonna breed her. I do want to breed.
How big is she?
She's like almost 9 feet. 9 close to 10 feet, but I think she's not gonna grow anymore. I think she's maxed out. She's not gonna grow anymore. She's full adult size at this point. I feed her I was feeding her 3-pound rabbits every month. Now I'm feeding her jumbo rats every 2 weeks. Because I couldn't find my rabbit guy stopped having rabbits. Another problem.
I was thinking about getting a boa.
Okay.
I was thinking about getting a boa. I've been thinking about getting a boa for a long time, actually. I be looking at the pictures. I be going Morph Market, looking at through the pictures and stuff. I think I'm gonna get one soon.
I mean, they are good for garbage disposals. Like at a point in time, she would eat anything left over.
That's one of the reasons I want to get one too. Good for the garbage disposal, for the big rats that when they start getting older, that my ball pythons can't eat, I can get right to the board.
Thank you, appreciate it. I mean, that's what I would do because I do frozen thawed, and I hate wasting a rat when the snake doesn't eat it, so she'll get the leftovers. So it's a good system sometimes. A good system. But that's all my questions. I'm trying to see if there was some other questions. Oh yeah, Patrick asked, when are you gonna drop some more content? What's up? When we looking for a video? Speaking of which, since this is the time where we promote, let you be able to promote. So go ahead and promote. Let them know when your next video is coming out and anything else you got coming up. Like, are you ever gonna vend a show? You thinking about vending shows?
Yeah, I did. I thought about doing that also, vending shows. So I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I thought about it.
Okay.
Doing that. That's something I like to do.
Okay, so we'll come back to vending shows. Okay, we'll come back. We'll keep talking about vending shows down the road. We'll see where you at, and we'll definitely pop that up on our feed and let people know where you're gonna be at. But when can we suspect some more content coming from you?
I should probably drop a video this week. I think I'm gonna drop another video this week.
Okay.
2023 and 2023.
Okay, so in 2023, we're gonna have a new video. So you guys can definitely look out for that. So the only way you'll know if he has that video, if you go down below, hit that subscribe button in the description, go straight to his YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you get notified when he posts that video. Definitely do that. But before, are you planning on going to any shows? Just go hang out at shows anytime soon? You got any shows coming up?
I don't even know. Only show I be going to like the Hamburg Reptiles Expo. You ever heard of that?
Okay.
That's like 2 hours away from me. That's the only one I've been to.
Oh, okay.
They got one coming up next month.
I would definitely say one of these years you need to hit Tinley. Tinley is one of the best shows. Definitely
Where's Tinley located at?
Tinley is in Chicago. It's in Chicago. Right. Yeah. So you might have to, plan ahead for that, get a hotel room, flight and whatnot. So that's gonna be a little time, but definitely put that on your schedule to try to hit. They have 2 shows a year. They have one in March and one in October, I believe. So the October one is really the big show, or is it the March show? Honestly, they both really big. Honestly, I go to them every year. They're both really big. So definitely put that on your schedule to try to go to one at least one time to experience it, because it's definitely something to be experienced. 100%.
Right. Yeah, a lot of people talk about Tinley all the time.
Okay. But before we say goodbye, we have to say thank you to our sponsor to this episode one more time, guys. So here we go.
This episode is sponsored by Herp Collectors. They're a family-run business specializing in investment quality morphs to help other breeders achieve their project dreams and beyond. They are working with a couple different morphs specifically. Their baseline is Clown, Desert Ghost, and Hypo. And they're dabbing a little bit in the Ultramale and Pieds as well. So definitely check them out for ball python needs. They are slowly coming up in the industry, and they're going to be producing some amazing animals very soon. But that's not all. They also have a YouTube channel. Of course, we're all about YouTube over here. They do a live podcast on their YouTube channel every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time called Clutch Conversations. It's a great podcast. I was actually on it, and Mike does an amazing job interviewing guests. He also brings guests from all over the industry and talks to them. It's a definite watch if you're free on Thursdays. And if you're not, you can still listen to it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you find your favorite podcast apps. Their mission is also to share the excitement of working with these reptiles, as well as bringing people together to promote and preserve our hobby. So what are you waiting for? Go follow and subscribe to their YouTube, their Instagram, their Facebook, and their TikTok. Thanks for sponsoring this episode, Herp Collectors.
Thanks again, Mike, for sponsoring this episode. Greatly appreciate it. Definitely go check his social media out. Links are in the description down below. If you missed it last night, he had his Just Ballin' episode of his podcast. He had, I'm trying to remember everybody's name. Jaffe Exotics. He had Ebony and Ivory. He had Justin from Armless Angels, and he had Wetter Morphs. I don't know Wetter Morphs, but I'm going to get to know him. He was cool on the podcast, so I'm going to reach out and talk to him a little bit more. But definitely go check. I think that's everybody. Did I miss anybody? Besides Mike was on there too. But definitely go check his channel and everything out and tell him I sent you. But greatly appreciate you sponsoring this episode. Lamont, man, so good talking to you. So fun. Finding out a little more about you.
Me, man.
Man, I greatly appreciate you saying yes and coming on. Looking forward to seeing you on other people's lives. Hint, hint. Go get us some lives, bro. I want you.
We gotta make it happen. We gotta make it happen.
2023. I want to see you all over the place, my guy. I want to see you all over the place.
Yes, sir.
Lou Balls. I think I pronounced that right. Thanks for coming through.
What's up,
late.
Lou?
But you can watch it. You can rewatch the watch. Will, you're late as well, but you can rewatch the watch. Will, appreciate you coming through, though. Appreciate you. Before we go, guys, just so you know, there are other podcasts going on right now. We got Keys Constrictors Hair Down Friday. They're doing their year anniversary episode right now, so go check them out on Hair Down Fridays. My son is playing with the ball, what I told him not to do until I'm done with the podcast. That's a little bit of parenting happening. We also got I think Iron Dog is gonna have a podcast on later tonight. I don't know if Derek is gonna go on later tonight. Big D, I don't know if he's gonna go on later tonight. I think he is. And I think Michaela will be going on later tonight. So definitely go check out someone else's podcast. Go show the love. Jump in the comments. At least say hello in the comments. It helps with all the YouTube stuff. It helps to show that people are interacting with the podcast. So thank you for coming by, hanging out with us. Greatly appreciate it. It's cool. It's cool. I appreciate you still coming. But definitely go support. And thank you guys for coming to support me. Greatly appreciate it. Make sure you go subscribe to Lamont's YouTube, Instagram. Links are in the description down below. Go show him some love. How many subscribers you at right now? You got a subscriber giveaway going on, right?
I'm at like 400. I got a 500 subscriber giveaway.
Oh, let's go. Hey, go subscribe. Let's get him to that 500. Let's go, people. Go hit that subscribe button. Show him some love. And if you, like I say all the time, if you already subscribe on one phone, go take somebody else's phone to subscribe on there. So definitely go show that love. But guys, thanks for coming. Hanging out with us. Greatly appreciate it. Next video will be Thursday. So Thursday's next video. So thanks for coming. And have a happy new year. Be safe. Have fun. And hopefully I get to see you in the new year. We're doing bigger and better things. Help everybody grow. All that positive stuff, people. But thanks for coming by. Greatly appreciate the love. And I'll see you guys later. Lamont, don't do anything. I'm going to close it out. You don't have to do anything. We're going to talk in a second. All right.
All right.